win on Sunday, you sell on Monday. Well, for some odd reason, General Motors wasn't that interested, but Chrysler and Ford were. So by the 1960s, it's these two car companies battling it out for supremacy on the stock car tracks of America. And if you look at the cars from like 1962, 63, 64, they're boxy, they're square, they're unaerodynamic, they're flat, some of them are ugly. And what they were doing to make cars go faster was bigger and bigger engines. So there came a time when Chrysler came out with a Hemi, 426 Hemi. They were actually putting these engines in stock cars, modified of course, but they were selling them to the public to make them legal to race and stock. And of course, Ford had put out some nice engines as well. And right around the early 1960s, there was a problem. Ford was beating Chrysler. And Chrysler was convinced that they had the best engine with the Hemi. How could they be losing? If you look at the lines on the Ford, they're smoother. We think their cars more aerodynamic. So there's a couple of different people at Chrysler becoming very concerned, and there's actually noise being made that they might actually lose the racing program altogether. Because if you're losing on the tracks, you're making us look bad. So it's either you win or we're closing down your racing program. A guy named John Pointer, an aerodynamics engineer, interviewed the guy, passed away, brilliant. He was one of the guys who had previously worked on this, walked over to Chrysler's Automotive and said, guys, it's their job to know. A guy named Larry Rathgeb, who was in charge of the NASCAR program, sat down and said, hey, I got a question for you, John. You're an aerodynamics guy. Have you seen a 1968 Dodge Charger? And he goes, well, that's our current entrant in NASCAR. We're racing the Charger. And they're not doing very well. And John looks at him kind of like, you're speaking the obvious here. Of course not. They're horrible aerodynamically. And Larry goes, what's wrong with you? He goes, well, first of all, the front grille is recessed. And the roof goes like this, and there's a backlight, but there's the sail panels that come off here, so there's like a recessed backlight back there. So the air hits the grill and it causes problems. Air going over the roof gets sucked into that and that causes problems. There's all kinds of problems. And so Larry goes, well, if I asked you as an aerodynamics guy to fix that, what would you do? And he goes, well, I got an idea, that's what I did. And Larry goes, no, seriously, we're desperate. Tell me what you do. Pulls out a napkin and draws a nose cone and a wing and flattens out the backlight. And he goes, the nose cone will keep the air from getting jammed into the grill. And as the air goes over the roof, it's going to go straight off the back glass as it smooths out. And he goes, if you shape the nose cone just right, it's going to put down so much downforce on the front end of the car, it's going to want to lift the back end up. So you got to put an upside down wing back there, arc wide airflow. It's going to push the back end down. And he actually threw it way up off the deck so that it was actually higher than the roof. And he's got to put it up there to get in clean air. Larry Rathgeb went and talked to another aerodynamics guy without disclosing the first conversation. He goes, what would you do? And the guy goes, nose cone, wing. And apparently this had occurred to guys in the aerodynamics division years earlier. In fact, there's race cars and other circuits that put wings in the back and have nose cones like this, but not on street cars. Because remember, to race in NASCAR, it's got to be sold to the public. Is someone really going to sell a car with a nose cone and a wing to the public in America and go, yeah, it's a car? Turns out Chrysler would. So they sent John Pointer out to the Chelsea Proving Grounds in Michigan and said, get a car and prove to us it'll work. So they actually got a Charger with a race Hemi in it and solved the problem. So desperate measures were needed. And so they actually
Good morning and welcome to MIGHTYOX Trading. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a great holiday weekend and ready for a great week. Markets are topsy-turvy. All right, sorry. Responding on someone on Discord. All right, let's look at what the markets have done. Now, for those of you that haven't been paying attention over the weekend, there was good news, and that was followed up by some bad news last night about ceasefires and violations of ceasefires. And NQ made an all-time high of 995. It did not get to 30,000. 29,995. Now, since the evening bell, the high's been 915 and the low has been 744. So about 185 points in range. Same with ES. Looks like the high there was 75.51, the low 25, about 26 points. Copper's been falling. Looks like about 220 ticks. Ultra Bond's been rising. About 3/4 of a point. Gold falling about 80 points. Crude oil rising, of course. It had dipped. It had dipped all the way down to 89. Now it's back to 92. And Bitcoin is still struggling around 77.1. So that's what I said, stand or whatever body posture you're choosing to take this morning. I don't think we got any news. Give me a minute and I'll look. I am wrong, apparently. Really? Oh, yeah, I guess because it's Tuesday. Yeah. We got US ADP weekly employment change coming up in just 12 minutes. Chicago National Activity Index coming up at 8:30. US Case Shiller, whatever the heck that is, 9 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, we have US CV Consumer Confidence. Hi, I am going to totally butcher this name, and I apologize ahead of time. Grunda Gaming? Did I get anywhere close? All right, that works for me. How you doing? I'm doing all right. And we see IQ rising. So, oops, I still had this on Bitcoin. Sorry. Boop. So earlier we had this quick drop that was on news from Iran, but it's now gained that all back. It's gonna be interesting to see where we go today. News is kind of mixed coming out of the Middle East. So will it fall? Will it rise? SCNQ of rising. Interesting right now, you see NQ and crude rising at the same time. Usually they're opposites. Last week of May. NQ looks like it may want to get back to 29,900. Continuing the rise. Pulls back a little bit here. Just a little bit. Oh, okay. No, pulls back a lot. Wow. Whoosh, whoosh. That must have been another headline. ASK. How are you? Let's see what that headline was. U.S. Navy reports incident 60 nautical miles east of Muscat, Oman. Looks like AQ's bouncing right back up, though. I'm doing all right, SK. Thank you. Tanker reports external explosion port side aft close to the waterline. Whatever the heck that means. I mean, I know what it means, but no one's saying that the explosion was caused by anything besides something internally. Good morning, ETC, and thank you. Sounds like your day got a little better there. I'll absolutely do that. Ooh, yeah. Speaking of that, I guess I should plug in the headset. You think, I had like 4 days to do that. You think I would have done that before an hour, less than, more time than an hour before she's supposed to come on. Hopefully I can find the wire. There it is. I think. Yeah. And Q pushing right back upwards. So that was a dip, and it came right back up. Let's see where we want to go from here. Pushing on down. Purple candle there technically was a signal for me, but I did take it. We'll see what happens. I should have taken it. That's all right. Not seeing anything I like right now. I like it. I love it. Rising up, blue candle here, but it's sideways. I really needed to get back above 876 here for this to be interesting to me. Yeah, it keeps trying to drop on news and then immediately bounces back up. Sire, good to see you. ATR so far is just up 7. It's not really going fast, even with those big drops and pops. Continuing to rise. Before that drop about 10 minutes ago, I said it looked like we wanted to get back up to 29,900. Looks like it's continued that quest. Nice pop to 882. Right before that drop, we got up to 884. Not really giving me anything I like. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't want some more of it. Still pushing. Here's 885. Feels really slow. Do have a tad bit of news coming up in a few minutes, but I don't think it's going to move the market any. Wake up, guys. Wake up, jumped out the bed. Anybody do anything fun over the weekend? It's still kind of dripping upwards. And burst up to 895. Pulls back a little bit. There's a little burst up, and we got up to 902. This has just been a slow grind up with one big pullback in the middle there based on news, and then continues on up. I don't know, we got close. We got to 995 yesterday, but didn't quite touch it. Didn't, 30K. I thought for sure if it was going to get to 995, it was going to touch 30K, but nope. There's a pullback. Hey, JJR, how you doing? Did you try trading it all yesterday, JJR? Hey, Ron. Hey, Trader 007. There we go. Right back up to 908. Yeah, I'm an affiliate of E8. I think they're good. Yeah, I looked at it yesterday and I thought, I don't really want to fight with this. Pulls back here. Just slightly. Yeah, so far this has not been an exciting morning. ATR is sitting at just over 6.5. That's still a good win-loss. Still grinding up. We just hit 916. Morning, John. So you still finished green 30, I mean by $3? Yeah, 926. This might get to 30,000 in like 4-point candles. And maybe a little pullback here.
Order filled. Order submitted.
It's like that's going to pop right back up. Maybe not. Come on down. Make sure I'm showing it. Yep, there it is. Nope. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Hey, that means we're against one another, JJR. That means we must fight to the death. No. It's like you're gonna, maybe not. So it's like I think you're gonna end up winning this, JJR. I think it wants to come back up. But it's not doing anything convincing on either direction. Now it is. Up, purple. China form of purple. Trying to break that 9 EMA.
Order filled. Target filled.
There we go. Got 5 points. That was a hard 5 points. And look at it bounce right back up. In fact, it only went 2 more ticks below and then bounced. Hey, Solid, how you doing? Trying again. It's another purple trying to form, but I don't know. It looks too sideways for me right now. Yeah, we're hoping to have a good week to finish out the month. Solid. Glad I didn't fall for the purple. You feel like it wants 30K, but it's struggling. And now we're dripping down. Technically, a signal there, no shading. With that tiny little candle, red candle there, I could have taken that. So far, one win. Small, of course, but it was a win nonetheless. 5 minutes to the top of the hour. Actually, less than 5 minutes to the top of the hour. Another blue candle emerging. Depends on how you trade, Solid. For me, I tend to find the pre-market. I mean, I haven't looked at my stats lately, but I had been doing more. I had been more successful pre-market than after the bell when I had looked in the past. Uh, for the most part, things are calmer unless it's a big news day, and if it's a big news day, then you get a lot of good volatility. Hey, Robin. How was your weekend, Robin? Yeah, man. I mean, everybody trades different, Solid. So, I mean, if you find that pre-market doesn't work for you, then absolutely stay away. Don't feel FOMO just because other people have whatever find find it okay. Mine was all right. If only I started taking the trades I should be taking. Q pops right back up. Right now, the market definitely lacks oomph. Hey, Jay, how are you? Oh, there's a pullback, nice pullback there at the top of the hour. Uh, Having some Coke Zero and things. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I drink way too much of it. Way too much of it. Let's dip down to 907 ish. Little bounce here. I don't know if I trust it. I have a serious lack of counter space in my house, Jay. Like, I'd love to get one of those ice makers that make like the little chipped ice type thing, the restaurant type ice or whatever. Because I think that'll get me drinking more water if I just had like ice to suck on. But I don't know where I would put it. Hey, Platt, how you doing? Have a great day, ETC. A lot of people not here yet. No Ace, no USC, no Teo, no Jay Jackson. All right, I just need to mention everybody's name here, apparently. How you doing, Jay? Excellent. Purple candle. Purple candle forming on the one. I don't know why I'm singing it.
Order filled. Order submitted.
I was trying to trade oil for a while. I've kind of abandoned it for now.
Order filled. Order filled.
Got out for a 3-tick loss. Think we're heading up. Or not. We'll see what happens. They don't like to get hot. Huh. Wonder if Ace is sleeping in today since there's no school. Pushing upwards, back into up the ninth hand. There's Ace. Weekend that was all right. How was yours? Kids happy that that school is done. Nice rise back up here. About 13 minutes till the bell. ATR is just above 6. Very slow morning. Continue to rise. Continue to rise up. Hey, Teo. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Tuesday, isn't it? I keep thinking it's Monday. So Teo created the first ever magazine. Here's the cover. Oops, wrong one. Wait, where did it go? That must have accidentally deleted it. Hold on. Whoops. When did I do that? Okay, hold on a minute. I swear I put it in here. Pulls down a little bit. Bounces back up. Covered the trading nuggets, the yearbook disaster, the 99 tickles, the DOMs, TPT's glorious return. All right. Get the headphones on. You know, they'll tell you, I am shocked, I say, that there isn't a single pineapple on the cover. Q trying to push up again. Crude oil looking all choppy. So we're pushing up as we head toward the bell. And speaking of the bell, there's Ms. Melody. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy day after weekend.
How was your weekend?
Oh, not too bad. Pretty relaxing. Chill holiday weekend. How about you?
It was about the same. Just
Sometimes it's just a weekend.
yeah.
I did peek at the charts a couple times. I saw we kissed just under 30,000,
Yeah.
but it's crazy.
I don't know how it got to 995 without getting to 30,000. Yeah, so what do you guys think today? Red or green at the bell, first 5-minute candle? And will NQ touch 30,000 today? Of course, had multiple things going on in the Middle East. Talk about peace, and then there was attacks last night, and now a ship this morning had an explosion, and they're not sure yet why.
What a mess. I mean, we've been saying that for a month now, but what a mess.
Hey, Freighter. Yeah, USC, I saw you guys had some bad weather. There was a woman killed by a beach umbrella at an outdoor dining thing in South Carolina when the wind took it and I guess rammed it into her the back of her neck.
That's horrifying and something out of a Final Destination movie, I feel like.
Yeah, I was like, well, there's a new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
Quick move down here right before the bell.
2 minutes till the bell.
I don't know if that's the case where it was just her time. If that's how things really work, I really hope when it's my time, my death doesn't become a headline. If it's just my time, then just let me fall asleep. That's a really quick move down here. Let me check to see if there was news before the open here. Thing popped. Wow. So we quickly broke 900 to the downside. And we dropped 30 points there in 5 minutes. Now, if I do need a dramatic exit, then I want to be gored to death by an ox because I think that'll be perfect.
It's a pretty good irony.
Oops. So he popped right back up to 935. Apparently it came down just to pop up. And whoosh. Wowsy whooshy. Popped to 935 down to 880. Wow, 55-point drop that quick. Uh, Here's a headline I didn't expect to see on Financial Juice. West Bank settlers steal Palestinian family sheep herd ahead of the EID festival.
That's interesting. An interesting choice.
That's obviously the cause for our move down here on NQ.
Yeah.
Ace is short. Still falling. Overnight low 744. So ways to go for that. But falling quick. Nice call on your 862, sire. Bleeding out right now. Crude oil pushing upwards, back above 93. First 5-minute candle, definitely red on NQ. Ace, you still in?
Ooh, ES did hit its overnight high, and it's looking at last week's high too. But it obviously didn't have as far to go as NQ. It'll be interesting to see which one of them decides to go off script. Like if ES and NQ both rebound, or if we continue going down to get the overnight high. It'll be interesting to see.
Trying to bounce here in NQ. Nice way to start the week, Ace.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Long. Came down, retouched the Bollinger, and came back up, shooting for 866. 865. Struggling at 855 though. There we go. Now we got some oomph.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took it at 861 for 14 points. Glad I did because I had my target at 865 and it got to 864.75 and then pulled back. Little red candle, doji, blue candle trying to form. Let's see what happens.
I need to restart my NinjaTrader. Apparently, I'm having some data issues. So glad I didn't trade because it would have not even been close to accurate.
Oh.
Weird. I don't know what did that.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Took the long, should have stayed out, apparently. Maybe not. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Can it break the 9? Can it break the 9? Struggling with the 9. No, there it goes.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took it at 875. So 16 and a quarter points there. And we're kicking some butt today. 183 using just 2 to 3 micros here.
Awesome.
Still going. Try to get back up to 29,900. Your data okay now?
It's loading.
Did touch 29,900. Hello, Lone Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Teo, just for your knowledge, TPT sales supposed to end tonight. I assume it'll go back to 40%, but could be 30. Or they could extend it like they sometimes do. I think Apex and Bowenox are supposed to end tonight too. Let me look at that. Yeah, Apex and Bowenox are supposed to end tonight. The sale, not the whole program. So we got up to 938. Pull back here. Okay, right back up. We do have news at the top of the hour. Heck, if I can remember what it is. Oh, yeah. USCB consumer confidence. We've had no headlines on financial juice since the sheep theft. Rising here, 950. Will we hit 30,000? Can it take us higher? $68. $70. $80. 983. Remember, our high was 995. Can it break it? And can we get 30K? It's screaming reversal here with double bells.
All right, NinjaTrader users in the chat, have you ever had your data totally right, but one of your charts, well, one instrument is like 15 seconds delayed? And it's MNQ, so it's not a weird instrument. But I think that's what's going on because my other charts are correct. And the numbers that it says it's trading at are correct. It says it's trading at 978, but my chart says 912.
Are you
But
connected right to NinjaTrader brokerage, or are you on a prop data feed?
I have tried both,
Okay.
actually. I usually am on my personal. And then the other one I tried was Lucid, but they both did the same thing, so I don't feel like it's, I mean, I don't think that's related. It's weird.
Very weird. Have you tried making a new MNQ chart just to see whether or not that would fix the issue?
Yeah, no. I don't know why, but I hate making new charts in NinjaTrader. Like, I don't know what it is about NinjaTrader specifically. I think I might actually have a chart that's breaking everything. I'll try closing that one too. And then I'll open new ones. Oh, there it is. I wish that was on screen. That would have been fun to watch. My chart's just catching up.
Sideways here, possible flag. Or possible move down. You're gonna tell me we're gonna get this close again and not get it? Wow, yeah, move down to 960. Look at that. Just fall.
Big fall.
Yeah. The market is scared of 30,000. This might be the reason for the fall. Channel 12 Israel says ground operation in Lebanon begins beyond the yellow line. They had a yellow line. They literally had a line, did they really literally draw a line in the sand? Sorry, that was
In the actual sand.
yeah. Q tries to bounce back up from that drop. Coming back down. Quickly. Purple candle. Big purple candle, 33 points. 37 points.
What? I'm getting whippy.
Not take the purple candle. Let's see if that was a mistake or not. 24-point candle. Just didn't feel comfortable with it. Did have a pretty big wick to the downside, and I'm glad I made that decision. Yeah, very glad. Trump is going to hold a cabinet meeting at Camp David on Wednesday. What that probably means is Trump and mine are picking out new cabinets for the ballroom.
Most likely.
Struggling to get above 960-ish here. Fool's back again. Sorry to beat you to it, Teo. We're still waiting for you to bring coffee back for everybody ate from Friday. Platt. Up 987. It is just going to continue to like tease us here, isn't it?
And it seems that way for sure.
It's a floating purple candle right now. It's where it really gets hard because your mind's telling you you're at these highs, so you think it should come down, but in the same token, you're this close to 30,000, and you think it wants 30,000. There's 988, 989, 991, 993. Anybody have an NQ Dom up? Can you see how many orders are sitting at like 995, which was the high, and at 30,000?
I've only got 117 at 30,000, and that's actually all 4 ticks of 30,000
Oh wow.
combined. So,
Oh wow.
but a bunch actually just popped in 100 right above that. So, I think they're doing something. Oh, all those orders. There's 100 dropped off. There's still 80 some up there.
997 new high. It's gotta hit now, right? It's gotta.
It's just doing it in the most slow and tortuous way. Like, ugh. Because it's not coming down with force either. So it's not like sellers are trying to push it down further. It's just kind of hanging.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
There we go.
There it is. 30,000. And boom, through it up to 30,020. And it did that on news after the consumer confidence. Totally forgot about the news since we were staring at 30,000. Now I am seriously considering a short here. It hit the Bollinger Band to the top at 30,020. Had a blue shaded area and now is hanging. Now giving me a purple. It's down back down to 990. So it's already withdrawn about 30 points. Consumer confidence comes in at 93.1. The forecast was 92, so we actually beat. Yep, now goes right back up.
Be interested to know which consumers took that survey.
Billionaires.
Right.
I'm a bit concerned. I had to chop off 2 feet off my yacht that I planned. Interestingly, ES is not at its high.
No, it's just kind of chilling in its range too.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn on the orb. Looks like our orb. Top of it is 938. The bottom is 826. Obviously, we're well above it right now. And now we're coming down. And I did have a purple candle there that hanging. That was a good entry. Yeah. Just me sitting here mesmerized by 30,000. Q trying to decide what it wants to do here. Seems kind of glued to that 30,000 right now. Doesn't want to drop from it. Doesn't want to get above it. Oil shot up. So that's interesting how NQ kind of shot up when oil. I mean, oil's up back above 94 now. But NQ still got above 30K. I have my finger on the short button. Purple candle trying to form here. It feels like NQ tried to get higher again, tried to get back above, back into the 30K and failed. So let's see how this candle finishes. It needs to be below the 9. 9's at 987. So it's getting kind of not too big.
Order filled.
Or short.
Submitted.
Not falling as like I'd hoped. Thought we're just gonna flush. Did hit the 9 on the 5.
I think ES might be trying to make a move. It's kind of at the top of where its range was from pre-market. And I feel like it did make a little bit of a pop, which maybe made NQ slow down on it's trying to move down. I feel like it's just a good spot for ES to either reverse and go back to the bottom of the range, or if it blows through here, it might go back to the highs.
I should have got out of that first green candle. That was stupid for me to stay in.
Order filled. Order filled.
Stuffed out. So that's all that green candle I should have got out. That was dumb of me to not get out. I could have saved myself 16 points. And we're back above 30K, at least for a second.
We definitely drained some momentum. Not moving.
Yeah.
Not moving. Yeah, with direction, it's just not happening.
Trump's live. That what you said, Lone Wolf? Another purple candle. It's above the 9 though. And it went away. And we're green again. Alrighty then. ATR is only sitting at 17, so definitely a calmer day today. Move down. Back under 30K. Can it get under the 9 EMA, which is at 995? So far, let's say yes. It's got 20 seconds on this candle. Wicks on both sides. It's got down to 89, popped up back up to 94. This isn't the most convincing. Nope, it's back above the 9, so I'm not taking that. We'll see what happens with it.
Have to take anything when it just keeps bouncing 10 to 20 points above and below 30,000.
Yeah. Yeah, we broke 30,000 right at the top of the hour, so 12 minutes ago. Since then, the high is 30,020 and the low is 29,976. How's everyone else doing, guys? You kind of wonder if, like, the guys that are working, actual trading desks, if this is a vacation time for them. I mean, it'd be very easy for someone to say, I'm done for the month, last Friday, and take this week off. So I wonder if volume will be down this week.
I think that's very valid. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about how like the first is next Monday, so this week's really pointless. Unless you're an accountant, then it kind of sucks.
Up new high. It burst up to 30,033. Coming down.
Order filled.
Short. Shorting from the all-time highs. Maybe not the best idea I've ever had, but we'll see. We'll put our target right on 30,000.
Man, days like these, sometimes I just sit, sometimes I'll multitask and that's why I'll be quiet. Or I'm looking at multiple charts and that's why I'm quiet. I'm dissociating looking at these charts right now. Like, I don't know. They're hypnotizing. I can't really see any trades, but I'm also like not doing it. I'm just hypnotized by it. It's crazy. And ES, man, like NQ's moved 100 points one way or another, and ES has gone like 4. So I don't know what it's trying to do either.
I should have got out of this. I gotta learn to get out. when I have the opportunity to.
Order filled.
Kind of started wondering about, shoot, I don't know, time-related stops. I've always wondered about those. Certain trades supposed to hit within, a minute or two. So if they don't, you cancel them. But that's just tough.
I tell myself that if it gives me an opposite candle, I should just get out, and I just haven't been doing that. I keep convincing myself it could still go where I wanted it to, and it's just dumb because that's the second time now I've given back almost all my profits for the day on 2 trades that I could have got out with like a total of 5 points in loss.
Yeah, that's the hardest part because I do the same thing. I'll let a trade just keep going because I'm like, but what if it turns around? And usually it doesn't. Like, that's the hard part.
Hey, where's this going now? Now, okay, so are we gonna hit 3,100 now? We're up to 49. There was somebody in here that said if we hit 30,000, we're just going to take off. I forget who it was. Might have been Sire, but it might have been someone else. But so far that's looking to be true. All this happening without crude really falling. It's just under 94. This is basically on actual price action versus reactions to the Middle East. I mean, consumer confidence did come in a little better than expected, but just don't feel like it was enough to do this. This is a purple candle, no shading coming off the highs. Let's go for it again, I guess.
One of those things where it just doesn't make sense. Like,
Order filled.
I don't know. Yeah. Why are people, I don't know. It feels like we are a lot more fearful and the market is saying we're being greedy. And I'm like, something's not adding up there.
But you got to think the fear and greed index has got to be really, really high right now. And this is coming right back up. So I'm going to stop trying to short here because obviously this is not working.
Per CNN, we're in greed at
Order
61
filled.
out of 100.
I don't know. It feels like we should be higher than that.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree.
Meanwhile, the Dow has fallen hard this morning. I saw someone on Discord say, "Will Dow be joining the party soon?" The Dow is down huge, like 300 points since like 8:30 ish. Do I go to the well again with this purple candle that's not jaded? Oh, went away anyway.
To the moon.
So our new highs 30, 0, 80, 75. Maybe the question I should have been asking earlier is, are we going to hit 31,000 today? To show you how much we're moving, we are 150 points above the top of the orb.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's early. Weird. And ES still just barely doing anything.
So you have NQ mooning, ES being lazy, and the Dow is completely depressed. Has anyone checked on Russell? He might have committed suicide.
I never think to check the Russell.
ATR is under 15, yet we've moved this much. It's kind of weird.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
That one's working. I probably should have taken it for 15. Just trying to let it work. Come on, NQ, do this thing. It's coming all the way freaking back. Are you kidding me? Wow.
What a flip. All the way to blue. The initial balance just closed too at 84.
Oh, look, it's coming back down. Come on, break that 9. Or not. Coming back. Come on. Oh, bounced again, back up to green. It's the other trap I fall into when it starts going my way. And I can
Order
get out of
filled.
it for a few
Order filled.
ticks. I think, well, it's going to continue going my way. But got stopped.
Okay.
And back down with a beautiful purple. Nope, back to green.
NQ just found another range to get stuck in. A little smaller, 20
Yeah.
points.
feel like it's doing the same thing like when we were right below 30,000. Now we're right below 30,100. It's like doing the same thing, teasing us that it wants to go higher, but can't go any lower either. Just hit another new high. 86.5. 87. Boom. 92. 96. $101. So this hit 30, 101, 104 now. U.S. Navy restarts guiding ships through the Strait of Hormuz.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
And it is short at 3,100. 30100. Nope. Nope, not ready. If it was a red candle hugging the band, I thought for sure it would want to come down some, but nope.
Order filled.
Order filled.
And it's just going to continue to make new highs here, 117.25. Did come down this time. But trying to bounce right back up. And it does.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Oh, one time I try to go with the trend, it decides to come right back down. Started the day well, has not gone well since.
It's like, I mean, the trajectory since open was just basically down a bit, then straight up. And I think for some mean reversion and like you trade reversals or you'll fade moves and stuff like that, I feel like this particular price action hurts that. Not that that helps to know, because I mean, there's no way to know what the price action is going to be when you're taking your trades. But
Yeah.
it is tough.
I mean, I've had blue candles that I should have taken once, at least 3 of them that I should have taken that I didn't. And now I tried taking this one. This was probably a bad idea because it wasn't a blue shade, but it was touching the 9 as well. So I thought, well, maybe I should finally just decide to try and take one that wasn't a reversal, and it's not working out either.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Chat got very, very quiet. We are still live, aren't we?
Good, we have proof of life. I bet it's also days like these that a lot of us do get caught multitasking almost more than trading. Because sometimes I'll just get stuck on something.
Possible purple candle here. Purple candle trying again. Failing again. Goes back above the nut. Well, it can't decide what it wants to do. Nope, it's finished red and above the 9, so nope. So we're just going to drop like 50 points on this next candle. Like I said. Never a good feeling someone joins the Discord to name Hacker me. And his profile pic is holding some sort of long gun, it looks like. Oh, he already spammed. Excellent. I can get rid of him now. Wow, that was quick. See? Multitasking, like you said.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Trying along. Had a single bell bounce back up in a non-shaded area, and so we're trying it. And it doesn't look like it's going to work. Still trying.
Order filled.
Order filled.
About 6 minutes away from the top of the hour. It's been a tough day, SK. And now we're moving down. Now we got some momentum down. Good. Those happen, SK. Don't let it get you down.
I think I've kind of heard a lot of traders struggle this month. It's kind of a weird month for a lot of us. Weird price action, news stuff. I mean, as much as we like to say that the news doesn't necessarily affect technical trading, it absolutely does. And trading the news is tough for retail traders. So just like makes for
Order
the
filled.
trifecta of
Order submitted.
difficulty.
Order filled.
Order filled.
And how's your consistency, Macros? So have we started the descent now? Are we going to head down hard? Or are we going to bounce? Oh, there we go. Down hard again. Green candle after shaded area. Uh, Honestly, SK, the best way is to walk away. If you hit your loss limit or whatever, then go find something else to do. Some velocity down now.
Gonna say the same. Might be an actual pullback here.
Our high was 118.5. We're down to 42. So 60, 70, almost 80 points down. And I hate this because this is giving me, obviously, the 1 minute today, testing the 1 minute. The 1 minute ends up being the best on this strategy, I feel. But today, it's absolutely sucked on my strategy. But look, if we look at a 5 minute chart, look at that clean entry based on my strat. Beautiful purple, non-shaded after all these green candles, and this beautiful move down.
Did you say that was on the 3 minute?
The 5 minute.
5 minute, 5 minute, got it.
Let me see the 3 minute. 3 minute was kind of a little bit okay too, but the 5 minute was clean. Hi Hassan, how are you?
I think another job for Claude could be looking for correlation between your 1, 3, and 5 minute. Because maybe that's the thing, is like the 1 minute is clean. I don't know. But sometimes you say the 1 minute throws a lot that are still really good setups that wouldn't necessarily correlate with the other two.
Macos, what's your P&L on the day? You're throwing out a lot of advice, which isn't a bad thing, but kind of like to see how the people that are offering advice are doing as well.
Well, yes, Kay, if it didn't work, we wouldn't do it. That's the worst part about it. All these rules we know, and if they really blew us up every single time, we wouldn't. This is a pretty significant move down, and even in that, it found a way to lull us all to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, ATR came up a couple of points, but still nothing to be too excited about. But we are approaching 30,000 to the downside. Pretty quickly now. And bounce. Wow. Okay. So one of these days, I feel like I should have been using a 15-second chart.
Hey, you tried that once, and it was sketchy.
Yeah. JJR, you're quiet. How's your day going? Nice work, JJR. Another quick fall. Down 30 points on this candle. We have about 17 minutes until London closes. Apparently, this day's even getting to Greg. Greg Trades YM posted at the top of the hour. London closed in 30 painfully long minutes.
Man. Yeah.
It's gotten close to 30,000 on the downside a couple of times. It bounced each time. Purple candle here, not trusting it. I mean, I know a little bit about him. Why? What's the question?
Oh, we're making another move under 30,000 almost.
And again, we bounced right up above it again. I think it's staying down. Lucid Flex. Give me a minute. So they're a one-time fee, no monthly rebilling. Real-time activation means you get activated within 30 minutes of hitting your profit target on the eval. No activation fees. There's no DLL. 50% consistency.
I think the draw to flex is no consistency and funded,
Yeah.
from what I can tell.
For a 25K account, you need to earn $100, at least $100 on 5 separate days to get a payout. Minimum payout request $500. Maximum is 50% of your account balance up to a maximum dollar amount. You get after 5 payouts, you get moved to live. Balancing on 30,000 here. They're very popular. I mean, Lucid itself is very popular. It is just like teetering on 30,000 here. Now it broke under. but it's not going anywhere. This has been a sort of bleh trading day. Just a bleh. And I'm probably going to look back on it and see like 10 to 15 trades I should have taken. That's the problem of trading live versus looking back, is things just don't look the same as it's happening live. And that's what I gotta figure out. Back above 30. It's pushing back up nicely here. Yeah, back down. Yeah, this wasn't the most fun trading day.
No. I bet some people made some good money. I mean, people that are really good at catching bullish
Yeah.
moves.
Trying to pop up with a blue candle here. I think The market wants to see me take one more loss before before we're done. Oh, gets beaten back down. Wow, really get beaten down. All right, we end with a whimper right below 30,000. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Did you get any? Did you take a trade at all today, Melody?
I did not get one in. I did not get one in.
That was probably the smartest thing to do.
Hopefully later. Hopefully later. We'll see. Everybody stay safe today because it's rough and you don't want to make red worse. You don't want to make red worse. Take a day, touch some grass. Probably what I'm gonna do. It's probably what I'm gonna do. And we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yep, everyone have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you then. Bye.